Hello, smart, beautiful, and profitable traders. Thank you for giving us your time. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with us because we are going to be giving you value for your time. So, the British pound and the US dollar is the chart that we are looking at today, and we are going to be showing you how it is affected by fundamentals. And that's not the only currency pair or financial instruments that is affected by the major news releases. I believe that all financial instruments are affected by one way or the other fundamental news releases. So, to give ourselves clarity and for the purpose of this exercise, we're going to be looking at how the CPI affect this currency pair. The CPI that we'll be looking at is the United States Consumer Price Index because it outweighs all the other CPIs of the major currencies. And if you don't believe me, you can do your own back testing, but in this video we're going to be showing you a few examples of how it affected the pound dollar. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the 12th of October and the 14th of November 2023 CPI news releases. So if you can be able to take that into consideration, you will be able to make sound decisions when you are applying your technical analysis. I like the RSI and the Fibonacci when I'm doing technical analysis, but you can use any other type of technical analysis, be it charting or patterns or sentiments or your multifaceted types of indicators. So now we are here on the 12th of October 2023. Since I'm in South Africa, the time that the CPI was released on the 12th of October, it was 3:30, and the reason we had a downtrend here is because the dollar gained strength due to this major news release, which is the CPI, that exceeded the expectation of 3.6, and it became to be 3.7, as you can see right here. So this is why there was a major sell of this currency pair, which is the pound dollar. Obviously there would be some buys because at some point supply would deplete and buyers would enter into the market. But because the CPI far outweighs all the other major news releases at that time given, there'd still be some sellings. So for your sake, in this instance, you should be looking for sells. I know the market retraces, right? But you should be looking for sells unless there's any other major news release that can affect the market otherwise. So when it comes to this, I would just put the Fibonacci extension, the Fibonacci retracement, and also put in the RSI, just so that I can look for for sales. So since I'm a day trader, I'll be looking for sales during that day, after the effect of the CPI news release. So for example, right here on the 50 level, and right here on the 70 level, which is an overbought, we'll be looking for sells. Then when it hits here, take profit right here, take profit somewhere there. But that is after you've made the largest profit here. Remember, you have to take profits here first, and then if you want to go back into the trades, only look for sells, unless perhaps you trading retracements, which in this instance I wouldn't advise. But you can still make money. It all depends on the type of trade, or the type of appetite you have. I also do trade retracement sometimes, but for the clarity of this exercise, we're looking at sales only. Remember always that first look at the fundamentals and then confirm with your technicals. So we will go to, let me just delete this RSI. We will go to what? To the 14th, right? To the 14th of November. That was the last one, the last CPI that was released. Since I'm in South Africa, it was released at 3:30, I believe. Let me just remove this. At 3:30 on the 14th of November. So you can see this is the bullish candle. This major bullish candle was due to this number being lower than the expected number, right? So therefore the dollar lost strength and the pound gained strength, because this actual number was lower than the forecast number, and that is why we are having buys. That is why the trend is now bullish, right? So I would apply my Fibonacci retracement. Drag it. Let me just drag it here, and then also apply the RSI. And unless there is other major news release that affect the general direction, I would be looking at buys. All right, so like for example here on the 50th level mark, you would buy. But remember, you should have taken your major profits here. So I'll also make a video of buy stops and sell stops, showing you how to capture these large moves and making major profits. So therefore you wouldn't be in the market for too long, but you will be making a lot of profit and avoid all this noise. So that's actually essentially how I make most of the profits. But anyway, if you were to take the CPI into consideration and you want to use your technicals to trade, you would remember what the major news release was. I will apply the Fibonacci, and I would apply also the RSI. Look at the overbought. Wait for it to go back here, and on the sweet spot right here, and then I would take a buy since it's a bullish trend. Guys, thank you for your time. Let me know about my presentation style. I look forward to improving it so that I can give you more quality analysis and insights inside the charts and the markets. I'll see you on the profitable side. Criticism is allowed in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.